Hey guys, Rob here from Hammer and Halo, and welcome back to the 5th and final episode of this build series. We're pretty much wrapped up the renovation on this project. It's been a long haul, and I think in this video I'm just going to take you around, show you the things we added, some of the things we subtracted from the project, and the processes involved in getting it to this stage. And make sure you stick around to the end, because I'm going to go over the time frame it took to do this project and a lot of the costs associated with it to get it to this point. So that being said, let's get into the video. So we started off this reno first by determining which walls were load bearing, and if you remember, there used to be a wall right here, and we determined that that wall was not load bearing, so we did end up pulling that out, and we added an island with a little bit of storage underneath. And if you recall, we had some bed work that we put underneath here. The old vent used to run straight up here, and we moved it over, up, and picked it up again up there to get the heat upstairs. So I think that was a pretty good add-on, and it really opened up the space. We ended up building a bulkhead and putting a couple LEDs in it just to give it a little bit of light. Now moving into the kitchen, we did expand the bulkhead all the way to this point to allow the kitchen to be extended as far as we could. There is a window on this side, so that's really as far as we could go with that. And we went with basic white flat panel doors in this kitchen. It's a pretty modern look, and we tend to go with that quite often. And by adding black and stainless steel, really adds to the modern look of this condo. The other big upgrade in here was the Quartz Countertops. It's white, but it's got a marbly look to it. I think it's quite nice with a double stainless steel undermount sink and a single faucet with a pull-out. So I think that's a nice added feature. Another upgrade to the kitchen was this dishwasher. It's made by Whirlpool. Just a basic stainless steel dishwasher. And then also a stainless steel fridge freezer combo. There's a couple things I really like about this island. First of all, its size, and these large pull-out pots and pan drawers, all on soft close hardware. So very nice. Some big, shallow but big top drawers. And finally, it's got a nice 12-inch overhang where you can put a couple stools underneath here and, you know, enjoy your breakfast or whatever you're gonna have. So looking up onto the ceilings now, you can see we've added these modern style brushed nickel LED lights. A couple LED lights in the island overhang. And then kind of a funky fixture where the dining room table will go. It also has LED bulbs in it. It's something different. Again, adding to the modern feel of this place. Another great feature in this condo is the fact that it's got these huge windows on the main floor. Obviously that brings a lot of light in. So we added these microdot blinds, which allow you to see out but you can't see in. And I think that lends a lot to this space. The cases that these blinds come in are very low profile, and they look modern as well. And I just think it does wonders to block the sun coming in, or on the reverse, lets a lot of sun in if you want it. Now on the kitchen side, I ended up adding this back door, not by choice. I'll tell you a little story behind that. I got a text early morning, about 5 a.m. one morning, from the painter telling me that my lockbox, where the key is stored, was frozen. And before I could do anything about it, I got another text a few minutes later saying, "Don't worry, I kicked in the back door. So needless to say, I had to replace the door and the jamb on the rear entrance of this home. And then moving into the kitchen, all we did was add some vinyl Venetian blinds. It really adds a nice feature to the kitchen area to have a different blind in there, just to kind of separate the two rooms. One other cool little feature we added is this digital thermostat that, you know, it's just a basic thermostat, but it still adds a bit of modernness when you bring in some, I guess, some tech into the place. Now moving on to the bathroom on the main floor. If you remember, we knocked out this wall to put a pocket door in there, and then we bumped everything into the living room, as you can see right here. And then what we did was added a half bath. It's very small, but it works okay. There was no bathroom on the main level before, and I think this adds to the rentability of this townhouse. We also added a pocket door. And some modern accessories. A Toto toilet, and then a Quartz countertop with a undermount sink and a single lever faucet. Now by far one of the biggest improvements on the main floor, and trust me, it took a lot of fighting to get this in place, was this vinyl click flooring. Again, it adds a modern feel to the space, and the owners wanted to leave the old 1-inch hardwood floor and refinish it, but it was in such bad shape. It took me a long time back and forth trying to convince them if they want a modern look, they need to cover this existing floor. So finally I got my way, and I think it turned out great. We ended up running it all the way through the main floor, and I do think it adds a ton of modernness to this space. Down to the stairs, right through the hallway, through the main floor bath, and to the stairs. So another thing that we went back and forth on with the owners was, do we carpet these stairs and the upstairs, or do we refinish the hardwood, refinish the hardwood on the stairs? Again, everything was so beat up, the stairs were cracked everywhere. We would have had to replace treads completely. And I think by picking the right carpet, the gray tones kind of to go with the walls, and then adding the carpet to these molded side pieces of the stairs really does wonders for this space, and then adding it to the molding going up all the way up the stairs just gives a really nice feel all the way up. So I think it was a good choice. Let us know in the comments what you think. Would you have left the hardwood and refinished them, or would you have done the carpet? We'd love to know your opinions. So one thing we did decide to leave was this metal railing. I don't think it's up to code, but it's just one of those things that it fit with the space. So we ended up just repainting it black again, and I think it's pretty cool. So moving upstairs, now we'll come into the bathroom, and remember we had a window right there that needed to come out and be reframed, re-insulated, and re-vapor barriered before we could do the tub work. So we did go ahead and put subway tile into the tubs around area, a high gloss white tile with a gray grout, again trying to pick up the wall color. New toilet, new sink, vanity, mirror, lights, and we did add a medicine cabinet that is a bit oversized, but I don't know, I guess it works in the space. It makes it a little tight, but all in all, a good usable bathroom for the 3 bedrooms that are up here. Into the first bedroom, we did all the trim work, new vents, new baseboard, new trim around all the windows. So in the bedrooms, what we did was added these complete blackout blinds. Same type of case that it comes in, very low profile, but completely blackout, so you don't see anything when they're shut. And it's a nice feature for bedrooms, just to give you your privacy. So all the doorknobs, all the hinges, everything replaced. What else? Complete carpet up here again, which is a nice, it gives it a warm feel, I think. Moving on to the second bedroom. Again, blackout blinds, new trim, new baseboard, new door stops. Still have some vents to put in. New cold air vents there. And onto the master. We ended up putting in solid bypass doors, which are a nice feature in this bigger space bedroom. Again, pretty much the same. Wall color is called Wyndham. A touch of gray, you can see gray to white on the ceiling there. So it's a nice transition and it ties in nice with the gray carpet. And then once again, the blackout blinds in the master bedroom. And the only thing I don't really like is these low profile LED fixtures for in the bedrooms. They kind of look like closet lights to me. They're super bright, but they don't look, I don't think they look like a very nice fixture, but that's just my opinion. I can't judge. They have designers that pick this stuff, so I just install what they choose. And finally, to finish off this renovation, we really just painted off the concrete walls in the basement and repainted the floors, repainted the stairs. Boy, that's kind of a trip hazard at the bottom of the stairs, but anyhow. So yeah, just repainted. We've got a furnace, hot water tank, laundry. Oh, and one thing we did was replace this electrical panel. We've got all the breakers. And just a nice clean look on a piece of plywood. Clean lines coming in. So we had a lot of fun renovating this renovation, and there was a lot of ups and a lot of downs. A few conflicts between owners and contractors, but all in all it got done and I think it turned out amazing. So as I said in the beginning, at the end of the video we would touch on the costs associated with a project of this size and how long it took to do it, so let's dive into that. So I entered into this project with the best of intentions, a budget of $25,000 and allotted time of 2 months. The demolition and build, consisting of all labor and materials, came to $8,500. The cabinets and the quartz countertops totaled $6,600, including the vanities. The carpet and all the vinyl flooring came to a total of $7,500. The painting, which included all the ceilings, all the walls, and spraying all the woodwork, came to $6,000. All the tile work, including the bathtub and all the backsplashes, $1,900. The plumbing, which was labor and all fixtures, $5,000. Electrical, labor and all fixtures, again, $4,400. Window coverings came to $2,000, and miscellaneous, which includes appliances, $3,500, for a grand total $43,400, putting us over budget $20,400. So as you can see, things can get out of hand on a renovation like this real fast. So my only advice to you is to go into the project with a set plan in mind and stick to it. It's okay to change your mind once in a while, but don't make a habit of it throughout the renovation. Thanks for watching, you guys. I hope you got some value or got some inspiration to tackle one of your own projects. And if you did, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you. And I will see you on the next one. Peace.